Hi, it's me, Ellen Whitehurst, Better Living Expert, and for today, your Saturn Shui astrologist. That's right, we're going to talk about Saturn moving or shifting. Saturn's on the go on October 5th. Saturn, for the last 2.5 years, has been sitting in Libra, teaching all Librans some really, I won't say hard, but I'll say a little difficult life lessons. Sometimes that's how Saturn gets its point across, is through difficulties. And then sometimes, depending where other planets are, when Saturn shifts and moves into another house or into another sign, then Saturn can teach those same lessons with a much bigger, better degree of efficiency and much easier. And that's what this next Saturn shift is going to be. A lot easier than the last one. So on October 5th, okay, that's twice I said it, mark it on your calendars. October 5th, Saturn is shifting. After spending 2.5 years in Libra, it's moving and on the go into Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, you've got some big life lessons coming to you, but we'll cover that in a couple of minutes. Libra, you're off the hook, baby. That was a tough 2.5 years. Now, when Saturn changes signs, Saturn will stay for another 2.5 years in Scorpio. And what it does is exactly what I just said. It will teach each one of us life lessons, lessons that will be life-altering and that we won't forget for a long time. And it teaches them at a soul level. So when Saturn's hanging around, wherever it is, whatever house Saturn shifts into for you, which we're, again, going to go over in a couple of seconds, that's where you're going to start to attract people, places, things, experiences to you to help you embrace and imbibe your soul lesson. Because the idea here is that at the end of this 2.5 years, the lessons that you've learned will allow you to triumph and bring you to victory and success over every obstacle in your life. And we like victory, don't we? We love success. We love some success. Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Where is Saturn going for your sign? And I'm going to give you some feng shui advice to make sure that you can really take great advantage of the great stuff, and the challenges, the little bumps in the road won't be so bumpy. Okay? Leo, on October 5th, Saturn is shifting into your 4th house of home and family. Literally, you may be moving home. But what I can tell you is if you do, you're going to love where you go. Possibly, quite possibly, almost probably, if you don't move, you're going to be improving the current space that you're living in anyway. It's time, Leo. It's time to re-examine your foundation. It's time for you to figure out whether you've been living literally and figuratively inside space that doesn't support you or that doesn't make you happy. These next 2.5 years, it's time to commit and dedicate yourself to changing that. Maybe it's time to reroute your foundation and start building from a different place. Also, this next 2.5 years is going to put you in touch with old childhood friends, and you're especially going to have a lot to do with your parents. Patience, patience, patience. Remember, parents, patience, patience, parents. Okay? You're going to be finding yourself in a much more responsible position where everything I just discussed is concerned. But I guarantee you, at the end of 2.5 years, there's going to be a big payoff for your commitment and your dedication to making your living space a sacred space, a place where you love to call home. Because of that, I also want you to take a look at your front door area, okay? That's where we call the mouth of chi is, or where opportunity flows in. If that front door area is cluttered, if that door isn't in perfect working condition, it can present challenges for you, blockages for you. Right now, since we're opening a new door to a whole new level of domestic bliss in your life, I want you to make sure that your literal front door is clear of any blockages, is clean. Literally, take out some Windex and clean it. Paint it red or green if you'd like for fortune and luck, and just put a nice red flowering plant outside the front door to the left of it as you're looking at it from the street. Open the door to opportunity, open the door to domestic bliss. Happy Saturn shifting.